Whew, alright. What's going on, guys? It is your boy JoelTFD here. Welcome back at again with a brand new review for you guys today. I just got out of the theater and watched Captain America Brave New World. I think the best way I can really describe this movie is I don't know how to really feel about it, you know? Because there's moments where I actually really did enjoy it, but there's also moments that felt kind of stale. I was like, okay, not bad, you know? I would say, though, this movie, like, I wasn't satisfied with it, I would say. We're gonna explain all that into detail, but before we do, just want to say really quickly, make sure you hit the like button, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal, but we're also very close to hitting 850 subscribers. So if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Anywho, this is my Captain America Brave New World review. So coming into this movie, you know, I was very curious about it, honestly. Like, obviously, we got some mixed reviews about the movie, you know. Some people liked this, some people didn't, you know. And some people were, like, in the middle of it. And I would admit that I am one of those people that are kind of in the middle of it. Because, like, I think the excitement of going to a movie theater to watch a movie, you know, that's new is there. You know, it definitely is. But when it comes to the movie itself, I was very, very curious about it, you know. I was genuinely like, okay, how is this gonna go, you know? How is this going to connect to the greater MCU, you know? And I think that's, like, the one thing that I came into this movie with, like, not necessarily high hopes, but, like, hoping that it will have some connectivity in some type of way. And it did. It obviously did, because we had the whole Celestial thing. This is the first movie ever that's bringing that Celestial thing, and they finally have it canon now that it has adamantium. I don't know how to pronounce that, I apologize. But what I also really like too about this movie is that it made the events from the Incredible Hulk actually canon, you know? I mean, obviously it was part of the MCU, but it wasn't part of the MCU, if that makes sense. So now that they finally kind of show that and everything, it was pretty cool. I should let you guys know right now, actually, that I might get into the spoiler territory just now, because I think I just spoiled a little bit about it. But yeah, definitely if you haven't watched the movie, click out. But if you guys are curious and want to know what the movie is about and everything like that, then I'll let you guys stay. But this is just a warning. 3, 2, you guys left? Oh, wait, subscribe. Okay, all right. So what kind of disappointed me about this movie, I would say, is it maybe because I'm so used to cameos and everything like that, but I definitely would have liked to see Hulk in this movie. Like, yeah, they addressed Bruce Banner, yeah, they addressed the whole events that happened in the Incredible Hulk and everything like that, and we saw, like, Abomination and Hulk, but only from the first movie, you know, from the Incredible Hulk. But I wish that we got to see more of Hulk, or just Hulk in general, I meant, because I feel like it plays a big part, in my personal opinion, when it comes to Red Hulk and everything, and just Ross, you know. It's just something that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth in some type of way, and I was kind of, like, heated about that, you know. I felt like this movie definitely brought back its kind of, like, common roots that MCU has, you know, and I kind of like the action, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like some of the action wasn't, like, spicy, if that makes sense, you know. The action, I think this is where, like, the stale comes in, you know, because the action looks good. There's moments that were like, oh shoot, that was actually pretty cool, you know. There was a moment that I really liked when Sam, he, like, picked up the shield, but, like, it was like in the final act, it hit the pole and then it hit Red Hulk. It was something that I was genuinely like, oh shoot, okay, that was actually pretty cool. There was another moment too, and I can't really remember, but there was, like, it felt stale. The action definitely felt stale, and I think it's because at least for me personally, I'm so used to the whole high risking taking type of action and everything. I liked the final battle. The final battle was so, like, I really liked it, honestly. I think that was my favorite battle throughout the whole movie, honestly. And then my second favorite definitely has to be on the Celestial Island. But just the rest of the fights felt stale. They didn't really amaze me, if that makes sense. And I wish it kind of did, but at the same time, like, the reason why I semi-enjoyed it is because, like, I just like ass-kicking. Again, it definitely felt stale, though. I think I would say, like, a good 85% of that chunk, honestly, is stale, but the 15% is like, okay, finally, we're getting some new action. I don't know. I think also what makes it so stale about this movie is the fact that it's short. And I don't really mind it short, honestly, because it definitely felt a little draggy in some parts, you know? Like, I will admit, there were some dialogues that I kind of was kind of yawning, honestly. It wasn't only because of the dialogue, you know, it was also because I haven't really slept all day. I work overnights, honestly, but usually when I watch a movie, I want to be entertained, you know, throughout the whole way. But there was moments where I genuinely was like, bro, this dialogue is kind of getting a little you know. But I would say my favorite dialogue definitely has to be when Bucky was in the movie, honestly. It ain't a Captain America movie if Bucky isn't in it, alright? That was definitely a surprise. I was like, oh, let's go. I think another thing too that I was kind of iffy about in this movie was the surrounding characters, I would say, you know. I like the Falcon and I like the Sam, obviously, as Captain America, President Ross, and everything. But I felt like the other characters didn't really play a huge part, you know? I mean, like, with Bradley, yes, he was, like, I would say, the closest thing to being a more, like, a great character, honestly. But I felt like they could have dived deep a little bit more into his character, you know? A little bit his background, you know? I know they addressed it a lot in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, but I felt like maybe we could have addressed that a little bit more, you know? But also, just the other characters, like that one girl, I forgot don't know her name. I'm pretty sure she was in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I just don't remember because I haven't watched that in so long. But with her, I feel like with that girl that was with Ross, not the secretary, honestly, but the other one that's always talking with Sam, I feel like she was just there, you know, just to be like close companion of Sam to get to Ross, you know. I thought she was gonna play a bigger role in some type of way. All she really did was just in one part, like, yeah, you were right about Ross, da 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 da. I think that was like one point I was kind of like, all right. Honestly, it was kind of coming, you know, but like I just wish we had more built up with her also, because like I just felt like they really tossed everyone aside and only focused on Sam, obviously, on the Falcon and Ross and just about that. And obviously the leader, he doesn't really do that much, honestly, in this movie, which I agree with the reviews, honestly, which I was kind of about. But Zemo is like 100% better, but the leader was kind of like playing that little role of trying to disband like all the like countries and everything like that, trying to start wars and everything. So it definitely was kind of underwhelming in that part too, honestly. Now the post-credit scenes, alright? I'm kind of 50-50 about it, alright? Because I get what they're trying to do. I think that's why the other 50 is, I have to give it to them in some type of way, because I see what they're doing. They're trying to hype up the other movies and everything and hype up all the connections and everything like that. But this movie failed to do that, honestly, in my personal opinion. It had the Hulk, obviously, and then the Celestial Island. But I just felt like they definitely wasted opportunity to definitely bring in other characters. Like, how are you going to introduce so much characters, you know, and after Endgame, that you're not going to use them in a movie like this, obviously, especially with the name of Captain America, you know? I don't know, I think that's something that I definitely have a sour taste also about this film. But with the post-credit scenes, I see what they were trying to do with it, you know, trying to hype up like the future films, obviously, with Secret Wars and Doomsday and everything, and Fantastic Four. But I also have to agree, I don't think it was like necessary, you know. I felt like we definitely could have gotten a better post-credit scene, you know, like maybe with the Hulk or some type of way. And I'm trying my best to not say She-Hulk, but maybe She-Hulk too, you know. Like, are we just gonna ignore that She-Hulk had her own series and everything? Which I don't. Like, She-Hulk, obviously, not the best thing in my personal opinion, but at least, again, if you're gonna introduce all of these characters, you know, why not give it a chance? Especially with the biggest name, one of the biggest names, Captain America, you know? Why are you not gonna put it in the film? And I think that's another thing too I want to mention about this movie, actually. The trailers definitely gave out so much, honestly. I felt like, because, okay, there's a fine line, alright, when it comes to marketing. Obviously, you want to show the best parts in the movie, in the trailer, you know, but I just feel like if you're gonna release so much things on a movie, you know, like, this movie was so short. Why are you giving so much trailers, you know? I felt like this movie definitely had a lot of marketing, but it's just like it had so much freaking trailers, and it hyped up Red Hulk, which I did like, honestly, but I just wish that it was more Red Hulk. I really wish there was more Red Hulk, because then that would have felt a lot more satisfying. But I felt like the trailers definitely like juiced this movie up, that it just felt underwhelming in some type of way in the movie. Because I feel like if a movie is short, especially with this movie, I'm pretty sure it's an hour and 48 minutes long if I'm not mistaken, but if it's this short, why are you releasing like 5 different trailers? I feel like you need to release at least like maybe 1 or 2, maybe like a little teaser, you know, an official trailer, and then the final trailer, you know? I feel like that's it. But I feel like just so much, you know. I felt like they released so much. They released a lot of clips, which I don't mind. Obviously, clips are clips. You have to market the movie with clips, obviously. But like with trailers, I felt like they released too much. Or they like have these 30-second, you know, and like repeating the same footage and everything like that, which I don't mind. But like I just felt like they released so much like new footage or new looks and everything. Like there it has to be a fine line of like obviously marketing the movie to make people enjoy it and come and watch it, you know, but there also has to be a fine line of like keeping stuff on your own, you know, just kind of have it like in a side, you know. That's just my personal opinion, and I kind of hate that this movie kind of did that, honestly, and it definitely left a sour taste in my mouth. I know there's like a few movies that left me kind of critical, honestly, and I think this is one of the few movies that I definitely have critics about, honestly. I think this is definitely one of the stale Marvel movies in my personal opinion, but it was still like alright, you know. Again, I just don't know how to really feel about it. I think that's the best way I can really describe it, honestly, because it left me pretty good, you know. It didn't leave me satisfied, but it definitely left me like, okay, you know, something new and everything. Definitely I'm gonna be waiting for Daredevil Born Again, by the way, so yeah. But yeah, that is going to be the end of my Captain America Brave New World review. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I apologize that this is kind of long. Honestly, it's definitely going to be a hassle to edit, but I think I'll definitely try to get this out on Sunday, honestly. It will be a Sunday video, honestly, but I have so much videos to upload, honestly. I have so many trailers, I have so many reviews and everything like that, but I'm going to end it off here. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think of the movie. If you guys watched it, in the comments section down below. Would love to start a conversation with you guys. And yeah, peace out, everyone, guys. To enjoy your day, make every day an awesome day. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.